Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Say open by setting blah 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 together. Okay. In this now, I think that this meeting to continue and perfect. You improve your language and especially pronunciation. Okay, today we'll distract you about tema today. I will choose to learn English. Why and what? Why? How? This view epistemology of knowledge. Oke, jadi kita pembelajaran hari ini karena kita lebih praktis karena teman-teman jadi lebih praktis lagi teman-teman bisa cek video teman-teman jadi sampai mana speakingnya. Kita mulai dari slide yang ini, kelihatan ya? Oke. Why choose to learn English? Mengapa kita belajar bahasa Inggris? Itu adalah alasan basis of you learning English. Jadi pertanyaan dasar ya. Jadi kenapa kita belajar bahasa Inggris? Apakah itu tuntutan, apakah itu keperluan, atau itu kewajiban, atau itu kebutuhan kita yang if you learning that if you new information and you responsibility if you expert atau itu tanggung jawab atau kewajiban. Jadi kita di sini akan mulai. Sebelum kita masuk ke tema, kita belajar ke grammar dulu karena sini macam-macam dari karena ketika kita menemukan sebuah percakapan atau kita menemukan subtitle atau teman-teman bisa ketemu writing, pasti ada beberapa grammar yang perlu kita ketahui di sini. Dan di sini ada notice the superlative forms which are made with s and most. Jadi di sini ada yang lebih atau lebih dari. For example, tell. Tell panjang, lebih panjang, paling panjang di sini. Jadi di sini superlatif, jadi kita frekuensi dari sebuah kata nanti di sini. Kemudian dari sini ada clear, bersih, lebih bersih, paling bersih, clearest, fast, cepat, lebih cepat, paling cepat, hard, harder, hardest, nice, nicer, nicest, quick, quicker, the quickest, cepat, lebih cepat, paling cepat. Sini superlatif yang sifatnya lebih tinggi atau lebih meningkatkan lagi atau suatu lebih paling lebih atau dia lebih menanjak, cepat, lebih cepat, paling cepat. Kemudian adjektif di sini. Di sini tadi dia superlatif. Di sini adjektif. Busy, busier, the busiest. Sibuk, lebih sibuk, paling sibuk. Misalnya, my teacher is busy. The headmaster The general manager at my company, the business, atau the extra the assignment is the easiest. Tugas saya paling mudah. Kemudian my mother is happy. Ibu saya paling senang. Dia ada superlatif di situ. Jadi dia menunjukkan sifatnya biasa, lebih dari kebiasaan, lebih dari luar dari kebiasaan. Gitu. Petty, saya kira praktis. Sini mau saya arahkan ke tim dulu. Teman-teman sudah lebih lancar ya tahun twisternya. Saya teman-teman bisa praktek ya. Lebih praktek ketika if you speak up. Jadi lebih lancar. Jadi saya lebih tahu kemampuan teman-teman, lebih tahu sampai mana saya bisa ngecek kemampuan teman-teman di situ. Teman-teman bisa nonton ini dulu. Nah. Ini kelihatan nggak dulu?
Need a professional website? I created one for our startup using Wix. Let me show you how I did it. First, go to Wix.com. Our startup is constantly evolving. We need a website that can do the same. We use Wix Video to showcase product demos so users can learn all about our app.
Bisa mengeluarkan slide.
With Wix Blog, we can share industry news and updates about important releases. It really helps us establish ourselves as an authority. Awesome. We're looking for early adapters to beta test our next release. So I'm sending an email marketing campaign to my contacts list. Every element is completely customizable. This really delivers. In this industry, you got to stay ahead of the competition. Thanks to Wix professional SEO tools, you can make sure that we rank high on the search and attract new users. Wow.
Yes. This American. Pronunciation video. We're going to study American English by looking at a short text. topic, free time.
Diulang lagi teman-teman.
Add a short text. Topic, free time. I call this a Ben Franklin exercise. This is when you take very good notes, very detailed notes on what you're hearing, and then go back and try to record yourself based on what you've written down, the notes. Did you write down a flat T, or the way two words linked together? After you've recorded yourself, compare it to the original. Did you do everything that you wanted to do? In this video, we're going to take notes together. One of my favorite things to do with a free day is to ride my bike. Sometimes I'll ride along the Hudson River or in Central Park, and sometimes I'll go visit friends in Brooklyn. One of my favorite things to do, I definitely hear one and save as being stressed. Of my is very quick, very different than one and save. Of my. So I'm using the schwa here, and I am giving the V sound of my, but it's very flat and quick. One of my favorite, I noticed that I'm dropping the middle unstressed syllable in favorite. So it's not favorite, but simply favorite things. And I notice that I am making that a stop T. I'm not releasing it. I'm going straight into the TH. One of my favorite things to do with a free day, So I notice both the words free and day have a lot more length than the others. Things is a content word. It is a noun. But it's more generic than free and day. I think that's why I didn't give it as much time. One of my favorite things to do with a free day, I notice with the word to, I am reducing that to the schwa sound. It's not to do, it's to do, to do with a free day. Also the article of course, is a schwa. Now I pronounce the ending th unvoiced, with a. Sometimes when people link the ending th that is unvoiced into a voiced sound, like the vowel schwa, they will voice it and say with a. But I left that unvoiced with a free day. With a free day is to ride my bike. Ride, bike. Those were the two longest words in that sentence fragment, is to ride my bike. I notice again, I reduce this to the schwa sound. It's not to, it's to, is to ride, is to ride, is to ride my bike, is to ride my bike, is to ride my bike, is to ride my bike. Sometimes I'll ride along the Hudson River. What did you hear as the most stressed syllables there? I'm hearing some, ride, hud, rib. As you practice your own speech, listen to it and make sure that you can pick out stressed syllables in a sentence. If you can't, then they all sound too much the same and we're lacking good rhythmic contrast. So it's always good to study other speech and to note what do you hear as being the longest syllables. Usually it will go along with adjectives, adverbs, nouns, and verbs. Sometimes I'll ride along the Hudson River. Sometimes I'll ride along the Hudson River. Sometimes I'll ride along the Hudson River. What else do you notice? I notice the ending S here is pronounced as a Z. Sometimes I'll ride. Also, did you notice how I pronounced that contraction? I didn't say I'll. I said all. So it sounded a lot like this word. In fact, it sounded just like this word, all. I use the aw as in law vowel. Sometimes all. Sometimes I'll ride. So I reduced the contraction, which is already a reduction of I will, to all. Sometimes I'll ride. Sometimes I'll ride. Sometimes I'll ride along the Hudson River, the word the pronounced with the schwa. Sometimes it's pronounced with an E vowel. That would be when the next word begins with a vowel or diphthong. Here it begins with a consonant, the H sound, Hudson, Hudson. So it was a schwa, the Hudson River, the Hudson River, the Hudson River, the Hudson River. Did you notice how the second and unstressed syllable of Hudson was pronounced? It's written with the letter O, but there's the schwa vowel in there. As an unstressed syllable, it's very fast. Sun, sun, sun. And when the schwa is followed by the N sound, you don't need to worry about making a separate schwa sound. It gets absorbed by the N. Sun, 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 sun. Hudson, Hudson. The Hudson River, the Hudson River, the Hudson River, or in Central Park. I notice I did not reduce the word or. That can be reduced to Hudson River or Central Park, but in this case I didn't. I said or. Wait, I just realized I missed the word in, or in Central Park, or in Central Park. Do you hear how fast the word in is? Or in Central Park. Central. Stressed syllable of central is the first one. Sen. For the second syllable has the schwa, tro. Central. Did you notice I'm making more of a CH sound here instead of a T sound for the T in central? Central. This can happen when the T is followed by an R. Central Park. And sometimes I'll go visit friends in Brooklyn. And sometimes, I definitely dropped the D in that word, and sometimes, reducing the word and sometimes, let's talk about stress in that last part of the sentence. And sometimes I'll go visit friends in Brooklyn. What did you hear as being the most stressed syllables? Some, sort of, but even stronger, viz, friends, Brook, verb, noun, the content words. And did you notice the contraction I'll? Again pronounced with the aw as in law vowel, reduced to all. And sometimes I'll go visit friends in Brooklyn. Also, all of these words, as always in a thought group, were very connected. I had to stop T here and visit, so I didn't bother to release it, which would have made a little gap in my line. Visit friends in Brooklyn. Also, the ending Z sound of friends linked into the beginning vowel of the next word. Friends in Brooklyn. Visit friends in Brooklyn. One of my favorite things to do with a free day is to ride my bike. Sometimes I'll ride along the Hudson River or in Central Park, and sometimes I'll go visit friends in Brooklyn. I hope this has given you some ideas on how to take notes and study the speech of native speakers. Do this on your own. Take video and audio clips that interest you or that have topics that are important to your field of work. After you take good notes, record the text yourself and compare it to the original recording. What do you still need to work on, or what did you do well? This is a great way to improve your pronunciation. That's it, and thanks so much for using Rachel's English. So this is what I like to do with a free day. What do you like to do with a free day? Record yourself talking about it and post it as a video response to this video on YouTube. I can't wait to hear about it. Don't stop there. Keep learning with my fun American English in Real Life playlist, my reduction and linking playlist, or any of the playlists on my channel. And don't forget to check out rachelsenglish.com, where there's lots more to work with.
Money is what my father said. It's like a loaded gun.
Ya, jadi itu salah satu. Saya bagikan lagi ke slide-nya. salah satu contoh dari pronunciation tadi. Teman-teman, jadi itu mengapa teman-teman belajar bahasa Inggris. Contohnya tuntutan kewajiban. Misalnya belajar bahasa Inggris adalah karena Inggris, karena bahasa dua dunia. Kemudian bisa juga teman-teman tambahkan misalnya lagi karena tuntutan pendidikan ketika mau studi luar negeri, tuntutan untuk kuliah, bisa juga itu. Ada lagi contohnya information, new information from luar negeri, itu kan bisa juga. Banyak dah teman-teman contoh-contohnya, itu bisa digali, nah bisa mengerjakan tugas-tugas ini. Jadi sejauh mana teman-teman bisa pronunciation step by step to improve your language. Teman-teman tunggu twisternya. Sebenarnya saya mau ngasih materi-materi, ini belum tahu kemampuan teman-teman ketika berbicara. Jadi saya belum bisa tambah dulu materi-materi lebih dalam lagi. Nih teman-teman, mudah kok belajar bahasa Inggris asalkan punya niat yang sungguh-sungguh, betul-betul. Kemudian kenapa kita juga belajar bahasa Inggris? Gitu. Agar menggali informasi yang lebih luas, cakupan untuk lebih luas lagi, membuka wawasan lebih luas lagi, seperti itu. Mungkin I think enough this meeting today. Mungkin sekian dari saya. If you find me college assignment, if you chat me by WA, okay. I think enough this meeting today. By closing, by setting blah 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 together. Good night. Good night, my buddies. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.